Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Here we are, wearing our Dragoon armor. This is the relic armor set for Dragoon that we're going to be wearing temporarily while we hunt for our artifact armor for Dragoon. I'm just gonna select all of these right now, just all three of them. So here they are, the Dragoon Artifact Quest 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, this is the first one we're going to be doing, which is a craftsman's work. And we're going to be looking for Mia, I believe, here in Northern Sandoria. She's just right here. I feel like we've talked to her before, but let's talk to her again and see what she has to say. I wish to have a breastplate repaired at the Blacksmith's Guild, but the people who work there are so difficult to approach. Would you mind coming with me? Sure, I'll go with you. You'll come? Thank you. I get so nervous sometimes. Excuse me, I would like to have this repaired. It's a keepsake from my father, but it's become a little weathered. Let's take a look. Ah, this is far too old to repair. You'd be better off buying a new one. We have a range of goods here, so why don't you go pick something out? I don't really want anything new, Then you have no more business here. I'm sorry, miss, but I have better things to do than work on a relic like that. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for your time. You jackass. He wasn't very helpful. That didn't go well at all. I appreciate you coming with me, though. Just a moment there, young lady. That's an interesting piece of armor you're carrying. Might I have a closer look? Can I ask who you are, sir? Me? I am Ranchurium, an unaffiliated blacksmith. I'm a craftsman that makes a scanty living taking on the jobs that the guild won't touch. Now, can I see that breastplate? I thought to have it repaired at the Blacksmith's Guild, but they quite bluntly refused the job. Oh, this is what you want to have fixed? It's showing the passage of years, but I can see that it's been well cared for. This is well worth repairing, however. However, will it be expensive? Not at all. This kind of thing I'd do for free. It's just that for items of this age, you need special tools. If I had an Altepa polishing stone from the eastern Altepa desert. I hesitate to impose upon you again, but would it be at all possible for you to find me an Altepa polishing stone? Naturally, I will pay you for your troubles. Yes, we'll accept the task. You'll help me? Thank you. It would mean so much to me. That's all settled then. I'll be here once you have the Altepa polishing stone ready for me. He'll be where? Where? I guess we just get the polishing stone and then come back to her. It's a little strange. Okay, so Eastern Altepa Desert, huh? I don't go there very often. Okay, we're close to the survival guide. I'll just see what we have available there, or home point. By the way, I didn't show my stats when we first started, but yeah, we're at 75, and we're using Warrior as sub-job. Alright, but level 75 Dragoon, and those are the stats that we're working with. Oh, where am I going? The part of the Altepa Desert we want to go to is at H8, so I'll probably just meet you guys there. here we are around this little ruins. I hope it's on the top part here. Yes, it is. It should be here somewhere. Oh, that's it right there, I think. A little preview of a mount we're going to be getting in the future. I didn't think about that until now. I probably shouldn't have showed that. But anyway, okay, so let's just examine this with a party. So, you feel a hostile gaze upon you, and here is Decurio 1 to 3? Or 1-3? I don't know. Now, the weapon we're using is just one that I picked up from Records of Eminence, Sparks, cash-in thing, Roland DN. Roland saying I got this Ox Tongue. It seemed like the best one for a level 75 or lower. Oh, you know what? I didn't think to bring in my dragon. Oh, it's too late. We'll do that next time. It's been a while since I've been Dragoon. I forgot we had that as an option. We gotta bring our dragon in to assist us. Anyway, this guy's almost dead anyway. Let's just get rid of this. Come on, let's get him. Alright, so he's dead. And then we will re-examine the question mark spot. And there he is, the Altepa Polishing Stone. I'll just meet you guys back at Northern Sandoria. So here we are, back at Northern Sandoria. Let's talk to Mia. So, this is the Altepa Polishing Stone that Ranchurium was talking about. I am most grateful for your help. Please accept this as payment. Here, Ranchurium. Oko is the reason we have this. Excellent. You managed to find one. Now I can start on those repairs. I'll have it ready for you by dinner time. I've really been feeling my years lately. No matter, I'm sure I'll perk up once I start working. I'll be back as soon as I'm done. I'm most grateful to you. Did we receive a peregrine for that? And we have fulfilled the Records of Eminence. I'm not sure what a peregrine is. Oh, it's just a really stupid polearm. Okay, great. The next one we're going to want to talk to is Cerulean in Port Sandoria. So I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so here in Port Sandoria, we are looking for... He's up there. The guy on the left. Arminbit. Let's talk to him. As a dragoon. Hey, have you reached your quota for this week? No, not yet. I'm really gonna get it when the boss gets here. What am I gonna do? I know you have a lot to deal with at the moment, but I can't bail you out this time. Bruguer. How goes it? Making mountains of gil, you two? You know I've got no use for those who don't bring in the cash. Sure, boss. Here, this week's profits. You're cutting it pretty close there. Well, at least you're consistent. Keep it rolling in. And what about you? Meeting your quota, I trust? Actually, boss, Are you trying to tell me you haven't met your quota? You just had a baby, though, didn't you? Probably cost a fortune to keeping the little one fed. Yes, boss. You know what you need to do, right? Meet my quota, boss? Got it in one. I'll give you a little more time this week. But if this happens again, you and your kid will be out on the streets. Yikes. Good goddess. What are you gonna do? Have you got anyone you can go to? No, no one I can think of. Gold hairpins are not that easy to get a hold of. My family's gonna be begging in the alley at this rate. Do you think that you could find me a gold hairpin? I can't pay you anything, and I know it's a lot to ask. Sure, why not? Really? Well, I won't hold my breath. There aren't too many adventurers who work for nothing these days. Alright, well that shouldn't be a problem. At this point we are... I'll give you a little preview of what's to come, of what we've been working on, but yeah, our goldsmithing is pretty high, 71 right now, and that should be high enough to make a gold hairpin pretty easily. A wind crystal with a gold ingot. Here it is. So there's our gold hairpin. Just hand that over to Cerulean. You're gonna let me have this? I didn't think adventurers like you still existed. The boss would do well to take a lesson in compassion from you. What do I need to be learning a lesson in? Boss, I was just talking about changing my baby's diapers, and thought that you might need to learn someday in case you were thinking of having children. Good save. I think I'll pass on that. Diapers aside, have you met your quota yet? Here you go, boss. This'll do, I suppose. Keep to your deadline next time. Yes, sir. Boss. What is it? Did you get caught smuggling again? I came to inform you that your father has just passed away. Funeral arrangements need to be made. I see. Boss, I'm sorry for your loss. Loss? Who's lost anything? My father was just a foolish old man. I wanted to do anything but follow in his footsteps. He would be at work from sunrise to sunset, so I never had what you could call a conversation with him. And despite the hours he spent at his trade, we never had any money. I was always out making deliveries for pocket change. I haven't seen the old man for years now, but I suppose I must give him a funeral for decency's sake. Well, we need to just wait a little bit before we talk to Cerulean again. So we just have to wait about a minute or so. Alright, that should be enough time. Oh, my controller's spazzing out. Okay, there we go. I'm glad the boss hasn't been hit too hard by the loss of his father. But you know... Oh, he's back again already. He has my sympathies. Ouch, that still stings. Boss, what happened to you? After the funeral, I left with my father's inheritance, and then some scoundrel clouted me from behind. When I woke up, a young lady was binding my wound, and my inheritance was gone. Are you sure you're alright? And your inheritance? What of that? It was just some old armor that wasn't of any real value to me. But there was this rich merchant who was interested in buying it for a high price. I hate to see a source of revenue get away from me like that. This kind of criminal is more than the merchants can deal with. We need an adventurer who's no stranger to battle. Your reward will be 20% of the selling price of the armor. Come back here when you have it. The boss doesn't take no for an answer. Actually, he usually doesn't give you a chance to answer. But for this job, you can't help but take his side in the matter. So we're going to look for that armor. Let me see here. Where are we going to go? Oh, we got to talk to other people first. Alright, well, looks like we're going to talk to Mia again in Northern Sandoria. Here we are back with Mia. I attended Ranchorium's funeral to pay my respects and express my thanks for his kindness. During the ceremony, I was distracted by an unusual lady among the mourners. It looked like Almaya. Something about this woman seemed out of place. I tried to follow her after the funeral ended, but I lost sight of her not long after. I searched around trying to find her again. Instead, I came across Ranchorium's son lying unconscious on the ground. I tended to his wound, and thankfully, he soon regained consciousness. I found this laying nearby. This shiny earring will be a clue as to what happened. It's probably just my overactive imagination, but perhaps it will help in some way. Here, you should hold on to it just in case. Why didn't you give it back to him? I wonder why she's giving it to me. I guess because she has to stand here all day? Right, so we have a shiny earring. Well, we can go back and talk to the guy in Port Sandoria. Okay. We can get some optional dialogue before we leave. It looks like we're going to be heading to Bastok after this. And here we are back at Cerulean in Port Sandoria. The girl who tended to the boss after his attack picked up that shiny earring. I guess it could have belonged to his attacker. That kind of jewelry isn't worth much without the matching earring. It looks to be of reasonably high quality and would bring in a nice profit if you could get the Goldsmiths Guild to recreate its partner. So there's a clue, is that we want to head to the Goldsmithing Guild in Bastok. So let's go there right now. So here we are in Bastok Market, so right outside the Goldsmithing Guild. Let's talk to Ardea here, who's guarding the outside. You want me to take a look at this earring? Why? That is strange. I had a customer come in the other day and asked me to make an earring just like this. She said she had lost one of the pair. I told her that it would be impossible for me to replace the lost earring, so I am sure she would be quite pleased if you returned it to her. I think she said her name was Eska. Alright, Eska. Where are we going to find her? Oh, she... No, she's in one of the rural areas of West Ronfor. Here we are at F6 area of West Ronfor here. Pretty close to the castle, not far. So I think we want to be... Yep, in here we're going to find... Whoops. Dismount. In here we're going to find Eska. This I think might have been the person that we saw before. Yeah, alright, I know this. What do you want? You want to know if I've seen that earring before? Where did you get that? Ah, I must have dropped it. That time I was... damn, I'm so clumsy. Well, I guess you found me out. I was the one who mugged Bruguer for his father's inheritance. Even if I am a thief, a lady likes to look her best when doing her job. By the way, do you have any idea what I stole? Not a clue? Unbelievable. You come after me even though you don't know what you're looking for. The thing I took was a piece of armor said to have been worn by the legendary Last Dragoon. My employer is one of the many people who are after that armor. The name of my employer? You know he never told me. I was just told to bury the armor in a certain spot in exchange for a small fortune in gil. I've already been paid for the job, so I'll tell you where I buried it. But on one condition, you can't tell Bruguer that I was the thief. I don't need him breathing down my neck when I'm trying to work. Right, the armor is buried on a small island that can be reached through the LDM Necropolis. A monster has been put on guard over the spot, though. So don't think you can just waltz in and scoop it up. Oh, and give me back my earring. I wear those for good luck. I guess she took the earring. I'm going to head to the nearest survival guide, and we are going to go through the LDM Necropolis. And I've done that many, many times. It's really super quick and easy. I'll show you guys. Just putting a party together just in case. So we're just going to run through the LDM Necropolis here. I've done this lots because, yeah, we have to go through the deeper parts of the LDM Necropolis, but that's where I usually go when the kill undead trial is going on, because that's the best place to go, where the highest level undead is. I'll show you guys all that. We're not going to be fighting them though today. So just follow my lead. Alright, so once we get to this room, which is sort of on the western side... Oh. No, actually, we don't want to be here. We want to be in the other one. We still got some traveling to do. Let me just look at this. Well, we better go through here. Well, let's just see. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't quite remember. It's been a while. We go down here. These are just weak ones. Yeah, I think this was the right way. Just gonna put up invisible just in case. Yeah, so these are the strong, high-level undead. Both the skeletons and the wolves count as undead, so you can come here if you want to fight undead for copper voucher. Alright, here it splits. We want to go this way, the right way. I think. Yeah. See how it says Battalion Downs there? Yeah, so that's basically it. Then this will take us right out. So that didn't take very long. This will take us right out to the island that is sort of in the southern part of the Battalion Downs. Alright, so let's just take a quick little look at our map. So there we are. This is the only way that you can get there, is by going through the LDM Necropolis that way. I'm just going to put together a little party. We need to go sort of towards the northwest area. So we'll come over here. And I guess we're going to be looking for one of those question mark spots. That must be it right there. Alright, so let's click on this and see what happens. You sense an evil presence, and here's Sturm Tiger. Alright, and I gotta make sure I call my dragon. Cerulean to help. There we go, can't forget that. Now let's get ready to do some jumping when we get a chance. Oh, that's not here, that's in job abilities. So let's jump now. Jump! How do we do? How about a high jump? A super jump. Wow. That took a long time to come down. So there we go. So we got that, and then I think we click on the spot again. There we are. We got the Ranchorium's Legacy. There's some other little guys running around here, goblins, and there's a giant tree ant somewhere too. Over there. Just kill this just for fun. An Atu. Yeah, I had come here previously, but I'm not sure when that was. If that was before or after I'm filming for this episode. This episode is being filmed way later than everything else that you guys are seeing right now. All the job episodes are filmed much later. An engraved key. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, but anyway, we're done everything we need to do here. That's an interesting item. Okay, I think I will just meet you guys back at Cerulean Cerulean, who is in Port Sandoria. I'll head back into the cargo area here. Talk to Cerulean once again. You got it back? Good work. Let's go tell the boss. This is it. You have my thanks, adventurer. My father was hired to repair this armor, but the customer never showed to collect it after it was fixed. Not knowing what else to do, he just decided to hold on to it. Apparently, there were quite a few potential buyers, but my father made excuses not to part with it. Well, if someone wants to buy this armor, then that's fine by me. Get it off my hands and fill my pockets at the same time. Bruguière, the weapons you delivered to the knights contained many blades of poor quality. Surely you inspected your goods before sending them off. What? Yeah, of course I did. If you have a problem with the quality, you can always take them back. I don't think you'll find another distributor who deals in that kind of quality, though. You would take advantage of us? Have you no pride in your work? You are nothing like your father was. You knew my father? I cannot count the number of knights who owe their lives to the sturdy armor crafted by that man. We have lost a truly talented and valued individual. You have my deepest sympathies. I never knew about that. In honor of your father, I will let this matter of shoddy weapons pass. However, I should tell you I have heard rumors that the Tenshoto are considering expanding their business into Sandoria. I bid you good day, Bruguière. What haughty Sanofa. He sounds just like my father. Pride, huh? Felipe will be here soon.
Bruguière, you have the item we discussed?
Yeah, I got it.
Well then, let us be down to business. This piece will be the pride of my collection. What's the matter? Having troubles with the authorities again? Fear not. I will help clear up any misunderstandings.
Felipe, I hate to do this to you, but can we just forget about this whole deal?
If my offer is too low, I'm open to negotiation.
No, it's not that. It's a problem of conscience. I'll pay you a fee for breaking our deal, so just let it go, okay?
It's a bit late for that. I've already bragged to all my friends about my new acquisition. You'll make me a laughingstock.
I realize this goes against all our rules, but I'm not gonna back down on this. Please understand, Felipe.
You're the one who brought this deal to me in the first place. I don't appreciate being toyed with, Bruguière. Don't come crying to me when you can't find another buyer.
Boss, are you alright? This has nothing to do with what that walking tin can said about my father. Just holding on to this thing reminds me of my old man, and the things he used to lecture me about. It makes my teeth grind. Here, you can have this. You're the one who brought it back here after all. Your father's inheritance? Boss, are you sure? If I say I'm sure, then I'm sure, alright? It seems I've gotten something more valuable in its place. My father used to say to me, the pride that a craftsman takes in his work is reflected in the quality of his wares. I have never really thought about what that meant before. Boss, where are you going? I'm just gonna go pay my respects to my father. Tell him that maybe his way of living wasn't so bad after all. Alright, we received the Drachenbraze and finished the Records of Eminence Artifact Quest 2 for Dragoon. There it is, the leg piece of the Dragoon armor. Now we are going to be going and talking to Rahal, who we just saw in that cutscene. Of course, we know Rahal really well. We've dealt with him many, many times, and he's in the Chateau d'Aiguille. Because we're going to be going on a bit of a fetch quest for the remaining 3 pieces of the Draken armor. So let's just pick up, before we get going any further, a few keys from the curio vendor. Now, you're only going to be able to get these if you've gotten so far in Records of Eminence, or pardon me, in the quests for the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. So just be aware of that. But let me just check my little list here, what we're gonna need. Okay, well, it looks like I'm a little ahead of things, actually, for now. Yeah, we might actually not need these yet. I think I might be a little ahead of ahead of things. But I'll just get the keys now anyway. We want this one, the Boyada coffer key. Yeah, make sure you get the coffer key and not chest keys. I made that mistake before. Alright, so we got the Boyada coffer key, and then we also want this one, quicksand coffer key. We want that one. And then we also want the cauldron. This one, cauldron coffer key. So there we are. So there's the 3 keys. Boyada coffer key, quicksand coffer key, and the cauldron coffer key that we're going to want to get the more of the armor. Alright, so now we'll go to the Chateau d'Orgueil and talk to Rahal. Alright, so Rahal's right here in the front. We'll wait for him to pop into existence. Oh no, that's Halver! I was thinking of the wrong guy. Oh, Rahal, I think, was over here. Right, he's one of the knights. Yeah, here he is. So let's talk to Rahal here. Oh, it's you. How goes it with your wyvern? We are steadfast companions. Excellent. I never doubted your success. On a more serious note, the Royal Knights have recently become the target of a number of attacks by an unknown assailant. It is humiliating for the defenders of the kingdom to be in this position in the first place, but the situation is more grave than a simple loss of face. There is a rumor circulating among the knights that these attacks are being carried out by Air Palacion, the last dragoon. It has the men unnerved. As I am sure you are aware, Air Palacion was the general of the knights during the rule of King Rampere, and the only dragoon in existence at the time. Air Palacion has joined the ranks of the fallen, so there is no possible way he could be responsible for these attacks, but the fears of the knights have some validity. There is a tale told of Air Palacion. Immediately after King Rampere had quelled the strife within the kingdom, Air Palacion was sent by the king's orders on an expedition to the Outlands. It is widely said that his expedition served no strategic significance, and that King Rampere merely feared the power of Air Palacion. He was never heard from again. King Rampere apparently nodded in satisfaction when hearing the report from the returning soldiers. I do not believe this story. Even if there is some truth to the tale, there is unlikely to be a reappearance of the last dragoon. However, I have no evidence to support my views. I have a task for you. I wish you to gather information on the true culprit behind these attacks. Considering your profession, surely you wish to dispel these rumors that sully the honor of your fellow dragoon. Leave it to me. The hell? Empty suits of armor? Sir Rahal. These are nothing more than stumbling puppets. What are you cowering for? Sir Rahal, it must be the ghost of the last dragoon come to wreak his vengeance. Mind your tongue, Era Maviant. You stand on castle grounds. Yes, sir, my apologies. These empty shells will not rise again. Clear these away, and not a word to anyone of this. Yes, sir. We must get to the bottom of this matter. Have you noticed anything strange these past few days? Someone tried to steal the berets of the last Dragoon. Well, that certainly qualifies. Start your investigation from there. You might try asking for information from the people at the Bruguière Consortium. The Bruguière Consortium, huh? So I guess we're going back to talk to Cerulean again in Port Sandoria. Again, I'll meet you guys there. So here we are back in Port Sandoria. Let's head into the cargo area here and talk to Cerulean. See what he has to say about all this. The boss has a question for you. Wait here a moment. There's something I forgot to ask. Who the hell was the rogue that stole my father's inheritance? What? You can't tell me the name? And there's someone who's pulling this thief's strings? Things just got interesting. I'd really like to catch whoever it is and break a few of their teeth. This guy must be after the relics of the last Dragoon. If we can find the armor before him, maybe we can use it to lure him out into the open. If you say you can't tell me the name of the thief, I'm sure you got your reasons. I'm not interested in sparring with a small fry, in any case. Instead, there's something I want you to procure for me. I want you to find the helm of the last Dragoon, hidden somewhere within the Kuftal Tunnel. I've wanted to get my hands on it for some time now, and an adventurer like yourself is perfect for the job. Well, don't just stand there. So that's it. So we're heading to the Kuftal Tunnel, and that was actually one of the other key I forgot to pick up. I have to get that one, and then all 4 keys are what we're going to be using to get the 4 pieces of armor. I almost forgot. Yeah, we got the... God, how would I almost forget that? So keys, and we want the coffer key for Kuftal. There it is. Kuftal, coffer key. I'll meet you guys in the Kuftal Tunnel, where we'll start looking for the coffers. I'm not sure where they are there, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so we're right just by the survival guide in Kuftal Tunnel, and there's a few spots right around the corner here. There's 3 possible spots where there could be treasure coffers, so let's see if we get lucky right around the corner here. I don't see anything. We are not in the right spot, that's why. I need to go this way. Oh my god, there's a lot of monsters around here. I don't see any chests. Ugh, what's this? Question mark spot, what's that? Nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, so I'll just kill the monsters that we've aggroed and around here, and I'll give myself, it'll give me myself some time to think. Figure out what the next plan is. What? I'm not getting healed for some reason. Yeah, well, we're gonna die here. But for some reason, my trusts aren't moving. I'm not sure why. Oh well, we're gonna die. I'll be right back. Weird. Okay, let's try this again. I'm a little more prepared now. Called in an extra trust, and I decided to put some shrouds on. Alright, so let's check this area out a little bit more extensively now. Could be one over here. Is this... Oh, this is actually blocked. Interesting. Okay, but I don't see a chest here anyway. We want to go to the other map. Yep, we can go this way. Yeah, we have not spent a lot of time at the Kuftal Tunnel. This is sort of a connecting place, I guess, between the deserts, and actually sort of connects expansions as well in the within the game. I'm just moving forward here until there it is. So here's the new map. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible spots where there will be a chest. The closest one is in this little dead end spot here, so I'll check that first. So here's the dead end. There's no chest. Sand pouring in here. We'll go like sort of around, I guess. I'll just hug the right wall here and go north, and there's another couple spots. Yeah, we'll just head north. So this is another area where there could be one, but there is not. Nothing here. And this is another spot where there could be one, and there's nothing here. Yeah, right up here before it bends to the left, there's another possible spot. Alas, there is nothing here. Alright, so I'm just going to keep on arching around here, and we're going to start heading south now. Yep. Gonna head right down here. Spiders, yuck. Gross. Pretty close. Right around to the right here. Right around here, there could be one. Woe is us. There is none. Alright. Only 2 more spots, according to the map that I'm following here. We've checked every single place except there's 2. Yep, right down here in this middle part here. There's 2 spots. Has to be in one of those 2 spots. I hope. Or I'd be really confused. Oh, there it is. Right there. There it is. Sitting right there. That was a bit of a struggle, but that's okay. We're going to trade the Kuftal coffer key. And we obtained a challenge to the Royal Knights from the chest. So there we go. So I set the home point for right outside the Chateau d'Aiguille. So we'll just warp back now and show that to Rahal. Alright, so here we are back with Rahal. Let's show him the key item that we got. A challenge to the Royal Knights. This handwriting, that's what this is all about. You must talk with Sir Balasil on this matter. I cannot speak of it, or rather, I do not wish to speak of it. Alright, let's go talk to Balasil. He was the guy in southern Sandoria that we talked to in order to become a paladin. So we know him pretty well. Although it has been a while since we have seen him. So let's go see him now. So here we are with what's his name? Balasil, yeah, should be right up ahead. Here he is. Talk to him, see what he has to say to us as a dragoon. Rahal has a letter for me to read, does he? Too busy to come himself? Well, let's see it. Ah, this is the handwriting of Ancolain B. Felart, former second in command of the Royal Knights. I was the one who relieved him of his command. Why are you doing this to me? Surely you must know of the many victories I have achieved for the glory of Sandoria. Yes, I am aware of them. Then why? There is a quality that your blade lacks, and that quality is sorrow. Rahal understands the sorrow in taking up his sword. Sorrow? We are not composers of verse. What use is sorrow to a warrior? And therein lies your arrogance. There have been many instances of you ignoring the orders of your general and leading the knights on a path of their own choosing, of your own choosing. And haven't I always brought us the victory in doing so? At the cost of the lives of many of our men. It is an oversight too dangerous for a commander of our forces to make. What? Ah, I understand. You're saying that Sandoria has no further use for me. You miss my point. Once you have given consideration to my words, you can think about reinstating you to your position. No, I believe I will take my leave of the knights. I will find a place where I am appreciated for who I am. May you not regret your words here today, Sir Balasil. So, Ancolain has issued a challenge to the Royal Knights, has he? It seems my words had no effect upon him. A pity. You have a wyvern that responds to your call. Your wyvern will be able to sense Ancolain's location from the shadow of the thoughts that still cling to the letter. That's all the help that I can give you. Alright, so let's just take that information and head back to Rahal and see what he has to say now. What the hell? Let's talk to Rahal again. Ancolain was a powerful warrior, but he lacked self-control. I bode my time until his return to the ranks, but never did I imagine things would come to this. So you learned from Sir Balasil that your wyvern can sense Ancolain's location, based on the shadow of the thoughts that still cling to the letter. I only hope that he hasn't dabbled in any of the black arts that are practiced by those savages to the south. Well, that's not much of a clue, but savages to the south. Basically, he's alluding to the Temple of Ugalapi and the Tonberries that lay there. Or lurk there, I should say. That sounds a little more dramatic. So, yeah, let's head there. It's not going to take us very long to get where we want to be here in the Temple of Ugalapi. We'll just head down this way, yeah, all the way down to the very bottom here, and then we're going to go west. Yeah, I think all these tomberries should just leave us alone, and these opo-opos. Alright, so all the way down here to the very end, and then west, all the way to the end. And we're on the same map that the survival guide takes us, so it's very easy to get here. Alright, so at the end here, it's sort of like a little, like, square. Quadrangle sort of thing. So this is where we want to be. I think we're probably going to be looking for a question mark spot. Yeah, we are. So let's find out where that is. There's a blank spot here. Oh, that's for a door. Here. Take off invisible. The door is okay. That's not it. Okay, hold on. Oh, we gotta go through this granite door, it looks like. Okay, we come in here. It must be in here. Oh, we're in a little invisible room here. Aha. I should probably clear these other monsters out of here first. So let's just clear the room. It's probably going to be a little battleground here. So let's not take any chances. I'm not too worried about these monsters, but let's just get them out of the way. And we also got to remember, it's very important that we have our wyvern out. I haven't done that yet. Yikes. I should have done that already, but let's just call him now. There he is. There's Cerulean. Okay, now let's kill these two crawlers. So here we go. Where is it? A question mark spot. There it is. So let's click on it. Our wyvern reacts violently to the spot. And there we are. Oh, there's a bunch of people here. I'm going to go after this one. I wasn't expecting two people. Let's just do this one first. I'm sure we have to kill both of them anyway. Alright, so that one's dead. Now let's go after Rompolian's what is that? Sital. Rompolian's Sital. Ah, what a name. Okay. Whatever. It says actually, I'm looking online right now, it says they actually only have to kill one of them, but well, whatever. We're gonna do both, I guess. Why stop now? Yeah, it says it is only necessary to kill one of the NMs. If... Huh. What? Ugh. It's confusing. Okay, but anyway, we killed both. Where's the spot? Okay, there it is. And then click the question mark spot again. Looks like we have a cutscene loading. It seems my trap was of little consequence after all. Not altogether unexpected. There's Onkalain himself. However, I am skilled in more than just swordplay. I have also conquered the arts of necromancy. With the helm of the last dragoon, I will resurrect the spirit of Erpalacion. He was betrayed by his home of Sandoria, as was I. He will understand my need for revenge. There he is. He looks just like us. I never dreamed the day would come when your kind would once again fly free in Vana'diel. Oko, I am most grateful to you. What are you waiting for, Dragoon? As I was dismissed from my position of command, you were exiled from Sandoria by King Rampere. Now is our chance to exact our revenge upon the kingdom that betrayed us. Let this adventurer be the first to be sentenced in our trial of blood. I have nothing but gratitude towards Sandoria. Why would I sympathize with the plight of a spiteful child? This is not the way it's supposed to be. Ankalain B. Falart, I hereby arrest you on charges of theft and violence against the court of Sandoria. No! I waited for you, Ankalain, believing that you would come to your senses and recognize your mistakes. Your position as second in command had been held vacant for your return. It's a shame things had to turn out like this, but you'll have time to reflect upon your sins in jail. That armor, it can't be the last Dragoon. I am Palacion. I have met you before at the tomb of King Rampere. You were the Dragon Slayer. Then, that time, I never thought it was real. If you are truly the Lost Dragoon, then there is something that I must ask you. Why did the wise King Rampere give you such an unreasonable order? There is an explanation for that. It was the night of our triumphant homecoming. Palacion, it is all finally over. I'm afraid not, Your Majesty. This is only the beginning. You must turn your efforts toward rebuilding this war-ravaged country. Yes, you are right. And you will be here to help us, I trust. Without your strength, the insurrection would have been a difficult thing to put down. About that, Your Majesty. What is it, Palacion? Surely you're not considering retirement at your tender years. There are still many endeavors that will require your abilities. I must apologize, but I can no longer remain here in Sandoria. Forgive me, Your Highness. What is this you speak of? Tell me why this must be. During the course of this insurgence, an unholy sign has appeared upon my wyvern. In the heat of battle, we slew those that have no sins to answer for. This is our punishment. Great goddess. Even as a dragon slayer, I failed to notice the sign. Forgive me, Palacion. I believe that dragons teach us the folly of our ways. To restore the holy sign, I must go where no people dwell and spend the rest of my life in quiet solitude. I see. Well, I have no right to prevent you from leaving. If there is anything I can do, you must let me know. Your Majesty, I must ask you to assist me in convincing others that I had perished in battle. What are you saying, Palacion? If it is known that I still live, I will be hounded incessantly by foreign assassins, or those who hunger for a return to the days of war. The only way I can cast aside my blood-stained lance is to be dead in the eyes of the world. That being said, you must know that I can never meet with Your Majesty again. To go to such extremes, that I must lose the one person who understands me so well. However, I must not keep you here for my sake. You have your own road to travel. I will send you on an expedition. Use the opportunity to disappear from this land. I have no doubt that every citizen in this kingdom will be present for your state funeral. My liege, you have my deepest gratitude. Tonight marks our final farewell. At the very least, We should empty a few glasses and talk until the dawn. What say you? As you wish, Your Majesty. And so, following the king's plan, I retired with my wyvern to the mountains. Thankfully, the unholy mark that blighted my wyvern faded. But by that time, I was too old to leave those snow-capped peaks, so I decided to spend my remaining days raising a new wyvern. I left this life with my dream still unrealized, but now I see that there were others who carried out my final wish. You have given new life to the race of dragons. Now is the time for me to return to my eternal slumber. Allow me a moment with my wyvern child. Grow strong, little one. The life that pulses within you is not yours alone. You hold the spark of all the wyverns that were denied life in this world. The last dragoon. He was a man worthy of the title. You have performed your duty well. We will escort Ankalain back to Sandoria and quash these rumors that dishonor the last dragoon. You have the gratitude of the Royal Knights. As Erpalacion stated, you and your wyvern have an important destiny to fulfill. Keep that in mind, and take good care of your winged companion. Until we meet again. There we go, we got the Draken Armet, and complete the Artifact Quest 3. The next thing we're going to do is get the other armor pieces. Yeah, so in order to start that, we gotta head back to Upper Juno and talk to Guslam. And, yeah, the durable shields shop. Yeah, it's the same guy that we talked to when we did all the other armor, when we were doing the Paladin, Warrior, and Dark Knight armor. And that's when we're gonna use these 3 keys is for that. But let's just go talk to him first. I'll meet you guys there. Upper Juno, here's Guslam once again. Let's talk to him. Go through this for a 4th time. I was hired to craft armor for this shop, but all I ever do is watch over the inventory. I wanted to hone my skills repairing armor. But boy, was I wrong. Armor is never repaired anymore. It's replaced. We've heard all this before, so I'm going to skip some of this. Do you want to hear about Borgertz? No, thank you. Oh, it seems all adventurers know of him and his gauntlets. Blah, blah, blah. We know about them. We gotta go get them. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so he's telling us here that we can find them in the Boyada tree. Alright. Well, you can believe what you want, but don't go trumpeting to the customers. Now, I must get back to work. Yep. And let us get back to work. So, we know what we're doing. We gotta go... Oh, we artisans believe that artifacts like the hands of Borgertz still rest in dungeons across Vanadale. An adventurer like you should be able to find them. Yes, alright. So, I head to the Boyada tree without wasting any more time. Here we are at the Boyada tree. They have a home point that I think is the only way to get into this place, other than just walking directly in through the Sanctuary of Zeta. I used to come here a lot to fight these Korrigans here. Actually, and the Elders, I think, for killing Plantoids. I think both these guys, yeah, the Gubus here and the Korrigans count towards Plantoids. This is a good place to come if you want to get another copper voucher. So we're just heading over here. I'm going to drop down this way. We need to get to the other map. So I think this will take us there. Alright, let's see where we went. Where we ended up. Uh-oh. Darn it. This is not what I was expecting. Okay, hold on. I'm a little bit lost. We'll figure this out. I shouldn't have gone down that hill. Okay. Oh, man. I really screwed up. We got a long way to go now. Darn it! Oh, I screwed up. Okay, that's alright. I'll just cut to when we get to where we need to go. Darn. It's just... Oh, shoot. I was gonna say it's faster to just warp out of here and then go back, but I guess not. Can't do that. Okay, we're back up here to where we spawned. And where we want to go is up here to this little spot here. So let's just go all the way north and then west. We won't go down any little waterfall things. Yeah, so here we go. So we're going to head here. This should take us to the map that we wanted to go. This is where we want to be. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is good. So we're going to head up here. And the first two possible spots where there could be a little further north. We want to be in A5. A5 and B5. So let's look around here and see if we can find... Oh, look at that. We got it on our first try here. This has got to be it. Yeah. Alright, that didn't take too long. We got lucky on this one. So, we'll drop in Viz. And trade with the treasure coffer key. Well, here they are. This one here, the Boyata coffer key. Oh, it must be closer. Alright. And there we are. We got the old gauntlets. Alright, so now let's head back to Guslam and show them what we got. Here we are, back in Upper Juno. Let's talk to Guslam and show him the old gauntlets we've gotten for the 4th time from a different location. Could it be? Why, they're soiled and rusted, but the craftsmanship, blah blah blah. Cannot repair them. Right. We can talk to this guy. Much is told of Borgertz, but it's all just legend. Well, we've met him before in ghost form many times. So now we gotta go to, I think it was Port Juno? And go to that part underneath where the auction house is to find the ghost of him and show him the new set of old gauntlets we got. The Dragoon set of gauntlets. Here we are back in Port Juno. head down here to where the auction house is, and we click on this mysterious spot on the crates. And we get another cutscene. There he is. Our old buddy. You wish to consign an order with me? Yes. Very well. Bring some shadow flames from Castle Zal. Leave them and those gauntlets inside my toolbox, and I shall restore the gauntlets. Alright, so we've done that before as well. So we just got to take the survival guide to Castle Zal Bailey, and it's just on the first map. We just got to spawn one of those little bomb things. A dark spark or something like that, or dark flame. I can't remember exactly what it's called, and just kill it, and then we get a shadow flame. A dark spark, I think that's what it's called, yeah. And we just spawn one of those by just touching one of the little torches that are right by the first large door. Alright, so we just head straight ahead here. It's pretty obvious where this is. Yeah, it's just the first map where the survival guide is. So we just head over here to the big gate and click on one of the torches. And that spawns a dark spark. We'll fight this and kill it. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's do a few jumps on it. Let's do a super jump. I wonder what a spirit link is. Sacrifice. Oh, I don't care about that. Ancient circle. Deep breathing enhances effect of next wyvern breath. A lot of abilities here that are interesting to Dragoon. Not going to be using many of them, unfortunately. Pretty much not going to be using Dragoon very much after this episode, but we'll see. So we kill the dark spark, and then we click on the torch again, and we get the shadow flame. So there it is, and our warp ring needs to recharge, but I've set the home point back for Upper Juno, so I'll just meet you guys. Or no, pardon me, Port Juno. So I'll just meet you guys back there in about 2 minutes. My time. Import Juno. Let's click on the question mark spot again and summon what is it? Borgerts. My work is finished. So there we go. He's finished the gauntlets for us for the relic armor of the Dragoon. So there's just 2 more we need now, and those are the ones that we are going to use these other keys for. This one, the cauldron, which is part of Ifrit's cauldron, and that's a tough one. I looked at all the coffer spots, and they're spread out over about 4 maps, and I think this one might be just as difficult, the quicksand caverns. But I'll just cut now quickly to us finding the coffer keys in these 2 locations so we can get these ones done quickly. Alright, I think I see the chest up here ahead. So here's the coffer key. That didn't take us too long to find. We're on the second map, entering from the survival guide. Here we are in Ifrit's Cauldron. So let's drop the invis. Didn't really need the trusts, but just wanted to be sure. So we'll use the key that we bought from the Curio Moogle to open the coffer key in Ifrit's Cauldron to receive the Draken Mail. Alright. The next one we're going to be going to is Quicksand Caverns. So I'll meet you guys there. We don't even need Shantoto. I'm going to let her go. Oh, can't do it while invisible. Okay, never mind. Then we're stuck with her. Alright. So, I got my little map showing where the possible coffers are going to be here in the Quicksand Caverns, which we just entered from the Eastern Altepa Desert. So here we are. The first one's not for a while. Anyway. Let's see how we do here. First possible location is right in this room here. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright, and then the next one is 2 rooms to the south, the one in the bottom right corner there. Alright, here we go. Let's check in here. I don't see any chests. No. Okay, so we're going to backtrack a little bit. We're going to backtrack, and I'm going to go to this room here is where we want to head. Alright, so another possible location is here. Right down at the bottom of this cliff. I don't see anything. We want to make sure we go down the right way here, which is, again, over here. I don't see anything over there. I better take one last little look here. Let me just look. No, I don't see any chests. No coffers. Okay. Let's go down here. Alright, so this is going to take us onto the second map, which we're going to be... there's, let me just look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 final places to check, and they're going to be on this map now. And the first one is going to be this round room right up ahead here. Alright, so let's look around here. I think it's supposed to be down this way. I don't see it. I'll check over here, though, too, just in case. No. No coffer. Okay, so let's just head straight down, then, and... we're bound to find it pretty soon. Next spot is straight ahead. Nothing. Right. We can go west. There's 2 spots west we can check. Nothing here. Okay. There's one more possible spot down here in this round room here at the very end. And if it's not here, then we have to move east. I think we've been here before. I think we fought some sort of monster here or something. If we go there, in there, we'll fall down. Oh, there's the treasure coffer. I hope I can get to that safely. All right, well, here it is. Yeah, if we go in there, in that little pit, we'll go down to a lower level. But anyway, here we can move this down. So, yeah, I didn't really need my trusts again. But anyway, better safe than sorry we had them with us, right? So here we are. Just to show you where on the map we are. That's where we found our coffer. And we'll use the key that we got from the Curio Moogle vendor. Yeah, if you're not able to buy the keys like we did, then you're gonna have to hunt for them somehow. Probably by fighting those Anticons that are around. Alright, and that gives us the Draken Greaves. Oh, let me get the camera in a good spot here, because we're gonna change our armors now. I think we're ready. Oh, God, this is driving me crazy. I want to get a good look at you. Come here. Ah! That looks terrible. Okay. Okay, there. That's fine. Okay, so here we go. So, we're currently wearing the Relic armor set, which we picked up in Dynamis, which is a battle system mechanic thing that we'll be seeing in a later episode. I'll be showing you all about that. But let's not worry about that right now. So let's take a closer look at this set now for the Dragoon Artifact Armor set. It is the Draken set. Let's see how different we look. I have a feeling we're going to look the same. We kind of look the same when we switched armor sets for the Dark Knight. I think. Oh, actually, this one is a little more vibrant, I think. Alright, so there we go. There it is. Do we look any different? It looks pretty much the same. That's a little more colorful, I think. A little more... It's shiny. Look, you can see some reflections, I think. Some light shining off of it. That's kind of neat. Okay, good. So that looks nice. So we're going to be wearing that then for the end, for the rest of the episode, I should say. So the next thing we're going to be doing is the weapon skill. The one for polearm, I believe, is this one, Impulse Drive. Yeah, polearm skill 240. I gotta check to make sure we have that. And it's gonna be Balasil in Southern Sandoria that we talked to start it. We'll just accept it now, and let me just check. What was it, 240? Status. Combat skill, that's what it was. Polearm. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. No, we're gonna have to do some grinding for a little while to bring the polearm up, or I could buy some what are they called? Those things from the Sparks, the Records of Eminence. Those reusable. I don't remember what they were called. You know what I'm talking about? The ones you buy to increase your skill. The little pages of like books and whatnot. Once I get my polearm skill up to 240, I'll meet you guys at Balasil in Southern Sandoria. So yeah, with our merit points and all our other kind of bonuses and whatnot, our polearm is well above 240. But we have officially passed the 242 point. So that's our base. Polearm skill now is 242. So yeah, now we can go see Balasil. Here we are back at Balasil once again in Southern Sandoria, this time as a Dragoon. For the second time, I think we've spoken to him as a Dragoon. Ah, you look as if you have spent many a day with a polearm by your side. Long I have been waiting for an adventurer of your caliber. Prince Tryon has entrusted me with an important task. Let me explain. While there is not an army in all of Vana'diel that can match the swordsmanship of the Sandorian Knights, our ranks still lack training in polearm techniques. This lack in skill restricts our versatility in battle. Back in the age when the Dragon King ruled the land, even the captain of the Royal Knights, Erpalasion, was a master with the spear. However, with the decline in the number of dragoons, the techniques that those great men used have all but been lost. To deal with the looming problem, the prince has asked me to construct a set of guidelines in mastering the art of the polearm. That is where you come in. I would like you to assist me in testing the new guidelines I have come up with. I would be honored. Spoken like a true purveyor of strength, we shall begin by conducting basic training. Take this polearm and fight to your heart's content. The weapon will transmit its power into your body. When it has been drained of all its energy, you will know that your skills have been refined, and your training is near complete. When you feel that time has come, return to me with the spear, and I will evaluate your progress. Alright, so just like we've previously done, we basically need to equip this item, and we need to do skill chains. With our weapon skills, and I usually do that with Examile. I might do someone different, or just stick with him again as usual, since I just know his weapon skills so well. And so I can usually find links, pretty easy links to the weapon skills he does, and he does them often. But anyway, so here it is. And once you get a certain amount of points, weapon skill points from doing the skill chains, that Latin effect is supposed to wear off, but that's never happened for us. So basically I just have to keep a tally, which is what I do, on a piece of paper while I'm grinding, doing the weapon skills and the skill chains. Alright, so while I also do this now, I'm going to be working on this probably mostly off screen, but I'm also going to be raising my levels. I want to get Dragoon up to 99, and I'll just be doing that, yeah, off screen. Just sort of on the side, just because I want to get each character that I sort of do all this special stuff for. I want to get them to 99 so we can get the Records of Eminence and just master the job as much as we can. So off I go to do some level grinding and some skill chain linking. And I'll let you know when that's done. Alright, I've just been doing a little grinding here for some fire clusters. And I think we've pretty much gotten the right amount of weapon skill chains. Let's just finish off this last one here. Is there another one around? Let's go cash in our fire clusters and... Got the wrong ring on. Alright, it's time to go cash in our fire clusters and check in with Balasil in southern Sandoria. Balasil is pretty close to where we are here, so we'll just unequip our Spear of Trials. Pretty sure we can get to him from up here. Here we are, back at Balasil, so we'll trade with him the Spear of Trials. Where is it? It's up here. Spear of Trials. Excellent. The wear of this weapon is a direct reflection of your progress. Now all that remains is the final portion of your training, where you must use your newly acquired techniques in a battle to the death. This will not be easy, but I am sure that your experience will guide you to victory. Take this map to the Annals of Truth, and travel to the Sea Serpent Grotto. There you will find the Annals of Truth buried in the earth. You are to bring that back here to me. Do not think of this as a simple errand. This is your final test, and it will require all the knowledge and experience you have acquired through the course of this training. Now go prepare yourself for this battle in the way you see fit. You will no longer need the Spear of Trials. So we got the map of the Annals of Truth, so we'll do that. We'll head back to... Well, we'll head to Nord, because where we're going to start. I'm just going to stop by Rolandien briefly at the gate to West Ronfor. Since we're no longer using the spear, we're at level 99, I want to just see what kind of weapon we can get from him. So here we have an Eminent Lance for level 99 Dragoons. Yeah, this is sort of, I think, probably just the best bang for our buck. I've used a lot of the Eminent items. Eminent Shield, Eminent Sword, Eminent Axe. Here we will use the Eminent Lance for the rest of this episode. Alright, and that's what we use whenever we are a Dragoon, unless we get something better. Alright, so now let's head to Norg. So here we are in the Sea Serpent Grotto. I haven't been here in a while, but I kind of know my way around a little bit. But what I'm going to do is just put together a very small party. I don't even think we'll need them. I'll just bring some offense and defense. And I will use a Silent Oil. Alright, so we basically want to go all the way down to the bottom right corner here. Southeastern. So we're down here, we're going into this little... we're going into the little cave there on the far bottom right. We're going to find somebody there who... We need to get a key that we already got on a previous quest. I don't remember which episode it was, but... Yeah, we're picking up a Sahagin key, because we need that in order to get to the part that we're trying to reach for these Annals of Truth. Okay. It is a door you can open using a silver beast coin. So just to show you where we are on the map. So yeah, right down there. Perfect. The silver door. Okay, so... I have lots of those. Yeah, in here. Here's one. There you go. Alright, so we're looking... It was a Sahagin, I think. In here. Hold on. Darn. I didn't think there'd be any more. We'll just see it. Alright, I think it's up ahead here. This was a bit... I don't remember going this deep, but apparently this is where we're supposed to be going. Up here, we're looking for a guy named Her. Alright, this does kind of look familiar. Kind of, yeah, here we go. Alright, so here's Her the Betrayer. He's an NPC. Sahagin. Whoa. Oh, it's you. Bring me a Norg shell and gold beast coin, and I make you what you look for. Yeah, well, I got a Norg shell ahead of time from the auction house. And of course we have lots of the gold beast coins. Don't think you be back so soon. Let me get right on it. Here you go, but don't tell anyone I made key for you. And we get the Sahagin key. Alright, and the Sahagin key opens... okay, I gotta go back. I'll show you where. Here, it's faster to just, I think, warp back to Norg. And, yeah, just start back there. Okay, here we go. So, we're back just outside of Norg. So this is the ornamental door that we need the Sahagin key to open. So, we'll just, where is it? Sahagin key, trade that. There we go, we're through. So I'm not sure we're... So we want to be at H6. Let's see here. Let's go over a little bridge. This is the whole point of going through the trouble of getting the Sahagin key and going through that door so you can ride this little elevated bridge here. Let's see here. So, I guess we're going in here. Alright. So, it went to a new map. So, this is probably it right here. Alright, so let's just bring a few more party members into our mix. Just the usual. A little black magic from our Dark Knight and Dark Black Wizard, Santoto and Zaid. Well, here we go. So, we're going to click this spot right here. This is the map that we're on here. In the Sea Serpent Grotto. Like this. And that spawns a water leaper. A puggle. Alright, so let's kill this. Do some jumps. There we go, dead. Alright, so then we click on the spot here again, and we receive the Annals of Truth. Alright, so these nightmare bats have aggroed, but we don't need to bother with them anymore. We can just head back to Sandoria. Although I can't, my warp ring is not charged yet. Oh, I guess we'll just do a little fighting while we wait for our ring to recharge. We're back at Balasil here in southern Sandoria. Let's show him the Annals of Truth that we've received from the Sea Serpent Grotto. You look much stronger than when I last saw you. You must have successfully completed the training course I laid out in my guidelines. This proves that my methods can be of great importance to the kingdom. I look forward to the day when our knights reach the level that you have already acquired. Balasil, how goes the preparation of our new guidelines? My lord, with the assistance of this noble gentleman, I have been able to complete my writing. It will not be long before those wretched orcs tremble at the sight of our newly trained knights. That is good news indeed. Oko, I thank you for your work in helping Sandoria. I think that I might head over to the training grounds myself for a first-hand try at these new techniques. Prince Tryon, you cannot be serious. Balasil, of course it was a joke. I apologize, my lord. However, I did not sound much like a joke. Balasil, once you have completed your report, deliver it to Monarlays Halver. He will continue the preparations from there. Yes, my lord. I cannot thank you enough for all you have done. Were it not for you, I could not have completed my work. Soon, all the knights of Sandoria will be polishing their polearm skills with the new Oko method. I regret that I cannot reimburse you for the time you have spent assisting me. However, you will soon realize that your training has unlocked a powerful force inside you. This new skill is your true reward. I thank you again for your assistance, and remember, this newly acquired skill is not the end of your training, but the beginning. Alright, there we are. We learned the weapon skill Impulse Drive, which fulfills the Records of Eminence as well. I just wanted to show, well, we can just take a quick look at that, I guess. There it is, the bottom one. Delivers a twofold attack. Gravitation and Induration. And from all the grinding we've done with that, we have gotten polearm up to 347. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, so let's just take a quick look at this new weapon skill, Impulse Drive, and then we'll call it quits for the day. Okay, so here we are at the Ruan Gardens. Let's pick a fight with somebody here. This guy looks as good as any, the groundskeeper. Okay, so we'll build up some TP. And we'll see how this new skill goes. I might have to kill two of these. Yeah, while we were grinding and raised the skill points on our polearm, we also got this one, Sonic Thrust. And maybe even this one. I don't remember if I had this Wheeling Thrust either, but... Alright, we killed him. Let's try this one. Alright, so this ought to do it. Okay. So, here we go. Impulse Drive. Let's see how it goes. Well, that did it. Over 3,000. We'll try it one more time. Alright, so here we go. Here's another one. Yep, just over 3,000. Well, that's about it for Dragoon. Now that we've got all our armor, which I'm going to be storing away with one of the porters, and our weapon skill, that's about it. I don't know how often we're going to be actually using this job in further gameplay, but if we ever do, well, we're all set up. There's other jobs I'm a little more interested in doing. In fact, next we're going to be dabbling into Summoner. But I just want to do one more weapon skill. I want to just see what this Sonic Thrust looks like. Here we go. Let's see what Sonic Thrust looks like. That was not very interesting. And not as strong, but it was enough to kill that guy. So yeah, so that's it. So that's Dragoon, guys. So in the next episode, I think we're going to be looking at Summoner before we get back to the story parts. Alright? So that's everything for today's episode. Thank you everybody for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all in our next episode of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.